are not done with this Mr. Because swearing your baby, you're not a wallaby. And I tell you, half these baseball teams are funded by the NHL. You know, some kind of hellish paradoxical universe, right? Because America is baseball and football, right? That's a fact too many of us forget to recognize. And what could topicalize this into, switch away from your next sentence, which is nail polish or cream of sunblock nature, and then I'm looking as an addict at just for normal minds that don't mess with drugs, or in my case alcohol and daily cigarettes. I'm trying to quit that. I have a couple years now. And mupiroliosin ointment for cauliflower or burns or whatever it's for ears, yeah. And then I'm thinking Murfrison, psilocybin mushrooms, watch out, do not put in mouth when I'm reading direction, because last night I hear a little Wayne song saying no war stories at the meetings, but when you go after this non-human beingness that's just flipping out your mind because it's layered lyrics. I had to throw in a non-advertisement, not a big current Lil Wayne fan, but it's hard to lose love. There's a song like that. Next thing I turn around and the guys on this ticket sales for the rappers at the Green Lantern Pizza in Michigan they're holding, it's like a Western theme, and they've got guns in their arms, and I'm saying well, what the hell? In my mind, my third year makes the biggest rap, and I'm listening to Lupe, and it's kids with guns, and it's all lyrical reference. Well, it's time, we take a more, because we're not exactly in the land of Canada right now. We lock our doors and everything. Well, less, not guns, but I like the lasers idea, And meanwhile, I have guilt over playing laser tag with my nieces and nephews because, they're gonna really, foster my admirations and opinions on issues when it's all about Chuck E. Cheese. But something out of the photo comes the corner of my eye, and I'm or the poster, and I'm well, maybe it's something a little more flea market urban than, and meanwhile, I could go right now and it would be I'm eating pizza, and it's just I don't know, blood pizza or whatever. It's just crazy murder pizza, and then this is what, African deer meat pizza, endangered species pizza, and they're just sitting there every lyric really intelligently said, fuck this and fuck you, and then somehow I gotta carve out how not to bite on this and make myself somehow acquired into my pokeballs of skills of nerdcore rap or whatever, what I would really rather be doing if I was, somehow cool enough to truly say fuck you. And I think that is a rare candy piece of well, that's a true share. It's not, that's something I want to get rid of, but expect the unexpected. You're not sure that they're going to take this as a fuck you or not, but you obviously, got your own mental machinations of a rap world. Well, I'm glad you shared that. I feel, you are a stan or whatever, but that is the danger of self-depreciating, opposite of what that true humbleness humor is. And next thing I know, Humpty Dumpty falls off the wall, and I go outside and relapse on a cigarette. Well, no longer, because I'm playing a Frozen Throne game in which the cigarettes are supposed to be banished from, this spellcraft inventory book, and well, it's just good to hear my own voice while on, like, Jiminy Cricket, or, lack thereof of what exists within a troubled individual. Well, troubled individual is going to be more into, the gear they're wearing, and, like, listen for lyrics, even if it is fuck you, fuck this. Because I've heard, even though I pretend sometimes beats are, like, really choiry melodic music, like, just by direct connection with the melodies they play, like, at points, there are other cool songs heard in the rap, not necessarily, like, just breakbeat, what you could hear in the 90s stuff and the 80s, but, like, whatever it is, and, like, that got my mind going at one point into writing some melodies without, I'm sure, if you've heard the melody, it's been sung before, right? Don't know. Maybe it's possible. Maybe it's KG.